A lot of people think that learning Japanese is just about writing, listening, reading, but you want to speak Japanese, right? And when you want to be good at something, you have to practice it. That's why when you want to be good at speaking Japanese, you have to speak Japanese to get better at it. Today I will teach you how to do exactly that in just one practice that you can do every day, which you can do anywhere you want as long as you have a phone, and it takes you just 1 minute. So let's go for it. The practice I am talking about is recording yourself speaking. This way you not only speak, but you can also watch it back and see what your mistakes are. This is an amazing practice because you can motivate yourself by looking at the older videos and now see the new ones, which will make you see the progress you made. When you start, you will be probably shit. If you cannot even speak Japanese at all, then maybe just wait and learn the basics first. But once you know at least something, you can do stupid videos for 5 seconds, 10 seconds like Kyou wa pizza o tabeta, something like that, and just speak. Because when you are learning a second language, you will usually be better at reading, listening, but when it comes to speaking, you are going to be a little bit shit if you don't train it at all. And that is what you can avoid with this practice. If you do this every single day, just record basically your diary, so it's easy. At the evening, you will just say a few things or one thing that happened to you or you did in Japanese. And you can try imagining that your phone is some Japanese friend, which will make the phone even easier to speak to. When I first started doing this practice, I was fucking cringing. It is so uncomfortable. It's like I put my phone and I speak. I'm just cringing basically every second. But after some time, I got used to it. And now I speak a lot better than before. And I think when you are cringing at yourself, you will avoid other people cringing at you. Will you take the trade? By the way, I have a program at the first link in the description, and there I will teach you even more how to speak fluently, and I will teach you mistakes that you have to avoid in order to not sound cringe in Japanese, so you can go and check it out. And now I wanted to do a quick plug for immersion, which is a strategy to learning Japanese. Even when you use this technique, your Japanese is going to be shit and people will think that you are weird, unless you learn Japanese this way. Normal way of learning Japanese is textbooks or Duolingo. These two are not going to teach you how to not be cringe, how to speak normally, and you are going to be recording cringe videos for eternity. If you want to speak in a way that Japanese people will think, oh, Nihongo jouzu, you are good at Japanese, and they will be complimenting you, you have to listen to real Japanese people speaking. For that, you can use basically anything you want. You can listen to Japanese films, you can listen to Japanese news, you can listen to anime, you can listen to podcasts, YouTube videos. It doesn't matter. As long as you are listening to real Japanese people speaking, or for anime, well, for anime you are also listening to real Japanese people speaking. It is the voice actors. You are going to be learning 1,000 times better Japanese than from some textbook or Duolingo. Textbooks and Duolingo will make you understand Japanese tests or legal documents. When it comes to these movies or anime or the YouTube videos from Japanese people, you will be able to speak in a way that Japanese people will think that you are fluent or even native, that you grew up in Japan, which is honestly night and day difference. I will have some recommendations of what you can watch or listen to become more fluent in Japanese. I already have some videos published on my channel, so you can go and check it out. And definitely include this way of learning Japanese into your schedule. Even if you are not willing to give up Duolingo, just add a little bit of listening to some easy Japanese video, podcast or something, so you can listen to real Japanese people and not some AI. If you are using Rosetta Stone, it will be like, Watashi wa ken desu. And this is the material you are learning from. Now I will quickly introduce my paid program, first link in the description, which is a full Japanese course for beginners. where when you go from start of the course as a complete beginner and implement all the advice, you can go to a level that Japanese people will compliment you and you will sound fluent. There will be courses for everything, from the beginner stuff like particles and things like that are pretty annoying, to conjugation like that form, even more advanced like tada, if form, and stuff like that. I will explain everything, and then I will go through some ways to speak more natural. Because when you just use the normal advice and know all the vocabulary, know all the forms and particles, but don't know how to speak natural, you will still be sounding weird. So that's the last part I will be going through. There is also a community part where you can write posts, ask questions, and everyone else who joined my program can answer, like your posts. And it is basically like social media, but for Japanese learning. I can also answer your questions, and maybe I'll do even calls sometimes. So you can see, when you trust me enough, you can go and check it out. Goodbye.